Mr. Mystic Falls. You have created this community member guessing game based on our wonderful Mirage Realm. Tell the folks a little bit about it.
Okay, so this is inspired by a game on Smosh where one of the core community members of Smosh, Shane, would guess people based on their favorite games, and I just made a version of that for the Mirage Realm.
Excellent. Fantastic and splendiferous. And it looks like we have a list of community members that it might be here. So it's not necessarily in this order, but a random selection of people of whom it might be. So we've got Harley, V, or Virgil, Love Animals, Noir, Captain Slicer X, Bloop, Lullaby, Beadrid, Dabalicious, Gracus, Max Wolf, Mystic, hey, that's you, Calico Kane, Corrupted, or Howling McMusic. So, let's see.
Oh, also,
yes,
there is a bonus point that you can get at some point.
sounds good. At some bonus point?
Yeah, at
Excellent.
some point of bonus.
Good, I'm glad. I love bonus points. Sorry, what? Does spacebar go forward in the screen?
I know, like, right on the arrow key does, I
Oh
think.
no. Right on the arrow keys takes off my shirt.
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
I think click also does.
Oh, click does too? Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
So funny. So, it says, "Welcome, Mr. Mirage. We've been expecting you. Let's see if you can guess members from the Mirage Realm based on their favorite games of all time. Made by Mystic Faults." Also with me peeking in the corner adorably. Also, you did a really good job cutting me out from the background.
I did that a lot of times. It took a while.
Okay, hey, you did a great job. There we go. Okay, on the next slide, 3 games will pop up. Make your guess, and then move on to the next slide. Start you off with an easy one. Cookie Clicker, Warframe, and Bloons Tower Defense 6. Okay, so, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the folks that I think these could be. Bloons Tower Defense 6 is surprising to me. However, I do know that famously, a particular member of our community, one of our mods in fact, is quite a legend when it comes to Cookie Clicker. And that is Senor Blooperino. Cal says Bloons Tower Defense 6 is peak. Dude, I actually really like the Bloons Tower Defense games. I like the Bloons Flash games, go way back. I also know that Bloop has played a lot of Warframe because we played Warframe. Bloop played with us. In fact, he even offered if there was something in the item shop that I wanted. He was like, I'd get you something from the item shop if you want. So if I was to guess, Cookie Clicker and Warframe both tip me off that this is probably our wonderful hometown, homegrown Bloop. And it's pretty obvious. Bloopy. There you go, dude. And in fact, hold on. I think I still have. There you go, dude. We got it. Bloop. Bloopity bloop. Bloopity bloopity bloop. Bloop. Bloop.
I'll be marking them off on the list as you get them.
Excellent. Fantastic. All right. Yeah, Bloop says, me? Wow. Yeah, Bloop was our first community member to hit 100 stream streak. The only other person who has done that so far is Howling Music. And again, Bloop has played, I think, more individual games with me than any other community member. Bloop, thank you for being here. I'm gonna oh, sorry, Bloop. This is fun, actually. I like this. Thank you, Mystic, for putting this together. Yeah. All right, folks, here we go. So there, we got one down. Next up. Okay, and we got the smushed thinking emoji. Okay, so Overwatch Rivals and Monster Hunter World. Okay, so Overwatch and Rivals, I feel like that could describe a lot of people. Monster Hunter World, though, that is an interesting one. Part of me would almost say like Asher Wolf. Ash is an honorary mod. So let's go process of elimination a little bit. I don't think it's Howling, because Howling doesn't play as much Rivals and she plays League. Cal, it could be Cal. Just to confirm, Mystic, are these the games that people have played the most, or are they like their favorite games?
People submitted it's their top games of all time.
Did it just say top games?
Yes.
Okay. Because I know, for instance, Calico Kane really likes Risk of Rain too. That's a big one. And Corrupted plays a lot of different games, and I've heard him talk about a lot of different games, but I haven't heard him talk about Monster Hunter World. Max Wolf, I feel like, has played more Siege than Monster Hunter World. Gracus, I don't know, but Gracus likes racing games, if I recall, Dab, I don't know, Dab is an option. I'm trying to remember what else Dab has played. Because I know he plays a lot of Overwatch, he plays a lot of Marvel Rivals. He's really high level in those, which is great. Bead, I think it'd be more Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh! So Corrupted would probably be more Five Nights at Freddy's also. I know he's a big Five Nights at Freddy's fan. And so is Howling, frankly, but I don't know if she's played it or just likes the lore. Lullaby, I don't know if Marvel Rivals and Overwatch are among his favorite games, or their favorite games. Splice, it's going to be a lot of like war games. Like War Thunder is definitely going to be in there. Noir. Noir is an option. Noir's good at a lot of different games, especially first-person shooters. So I feel like Noir plays Siege, right? Has Noir played Siege with us?
I believe so.
Because I know he definitely has, come to think of it, yeah. I know that he's played the finals with us. Okay, Love Animals is a relatively new member of our community, and they haven't played as much with us, but I know they play Overwatch. V plays Marvel Rivals, but has not played Overwatch yet, I think. Harley, I know plays Overwatch. It's funny. Part of me wants to not pick Harley because Harley's at the top of the list. I feel like that'd make it too easy.
Oh, I completely randomized it. Like,
no, I'm sure. It's just like an internal thing to me. And like, we should do this again. Also, like, this is fun. So remaining possibilities. We have Harley, Love Animals, maybe Dab, Maxwolf. Max played more Warframe though, right? And Siege. Yeah, so I don't think Max. Okay, so I think it's one of those three. I think it's either Harley, Love Animals, or who was the other one I said? Lullaby? Okay, I think I'm going to knock it down to Harley or Love Animals, just out of intuition. Because Harley's been here from way OG. Like, I actually met Harley, Dab, and Mystic all on the same night playing random Overwatch matches. In fact, yeah, Mystic recently went back and found the first match where I met Mystic and Dab, and I rewatched it. It was a lot of fun. Mystic was playing Doomfist.
Yeah, I was playing Doom.
Yeah, I think that is really fun. I was playing Baptiste, which makes sense, but yeah, Mystic was playing Doom.
That was very uncharacteristic of me.
Yeah, and Dab, I will say this, Dab didn't do so hot, which is interesting because nowadays Dab is like top 100, which is crazy. The thing is, I've known Harley for a long time. Ani, I've met more recently, and I know less about their gaming habits. I think I'm going to go with Harley. Final answer. Dun dun dun. Harley. Or Harley Chew. Noir. Interesting. That one was more difficult. Monster Hunter World. Interesting. Noir. I had no idea that you played Monster Hunter World. Interesting. That's actually super fascinating because Noir has so much skill at first-person shooters. I thought the third one would have been another first-person shooter. How about that? All right. Yeah. Very cool. I like this game. This was a good idea. Yeah. Mystic, this was a really good idea. I like this a lot. Thank you for putting it together. We're learning. Noir, one of our mods. Fantastic. Noir, does Monster Hunter have... Monster Hunter is multiplayer, right? Interesting. Maybe we'll look into that in the future. Because Monster Hunter's on Switch, right? Basically. Is it also on Xbox? I thought it was a Nintendo property, but maybe I'm totally wrong. Because like it's in Smash.
Oh, it's not even on the Nintendo Switch.
Really? That's actually really funny.
It's too like advanced. It's almost like a Souls-like, but like purely less killable, and everything else is way less killable.
Because I've seen some gameplay of Monster Hunter. Forgive me if this sounds bad. I don't mean it to sound bad. It's just the only way I know how to describe it. It feels sort of like Bullet Sponge Dark Souls, but not Bullet, but like that's
really
kind of
tanky Dark Souls.
Yeah. All right, fantastic. Yeah, again, this is a lot of fun. I think that one was probably the hardest one because I have the most people. Next up. Okay, My Singing Monsters, Dragon Ball Fighters, and Overwatch 2. Okay, so I know Corrupted likes My Singing Monsters. Dragon Ball Fighters, I had no idea because I played Dragon Ball Fighters. I've played Dragon Ball Fighters a lot. And so if Corrupted plays Dragon Ball Fighters, it makes me feel like we should play it again. See, that's another thing that this is useful for, actually, Mystic, is seeing some of the games that are the most important to people so we know what we want.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a good utility.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to go with that this is Corrupted. It surprises me that there's no Five Nights at Freddy's on it. Okay, let's see. Is this Senor Corrupted? Yes. Not. Ooh, and I love the screen you made. Amazing. Excellent. Thank you, Corrupted. And hey, thank you to everybody who submitted for this too. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. Okay, amazing. Again, thank you, Mystic. Like, I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record here, but like, that's so cool. Onward to victory. Ooh, tough one. Okay, Minecraft, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and Project Zomboid, which I know almost nothing about Project Zomboid. Are these in any order, or it's just kind of like?
So if the person specified the order, it goes top left, number 1, middle, number 2, 3, top right.
Okay, gotcha. So Minecraft. We're looking for some more Minecraft folks. I think Howling's played some Minecraft, but Black Ops 2 and Project Zomboid would be surprising to me for that. Calsocane, maybe, but I feel like he's played more Overwatch. And Risk of Rain 2. Mystic, I don't think so. I think for Mystic, Undertale is going to be one of them. Not just because he was mentioning about the music earlier. Which, hey, Undertale has amazing music. I wholeheartedly agree. Max Wolf, maybe, but it would surprise me. Part of the thing is, like, because it's only 3. It's the top 3. Like, maybe they could be playing a million other games, but we're only seeing the top 3. Okay, so Minecraft, Black Ops 2, and Project Zomboid. Black Ops 2 makes me feel like maybe it's someone who's a tiny bit older, not like super old or anything, but just like comparatively. Grakus, I feel like it would be there'd be a racing game on there. I don't think this is Dab. I don't think this is Bede, because Bede likes Five Nights at Freddy's. Could be Lullaby. It could be Lullaby. I don't think it's Slice. Ani, I just don't know a ton about their games, but I know that they play at least Overwatch and Rivals, I think. It could be V. Black Ops 2, though, throws me off, because I think V hasn't played a lot of first-person shooters. Can I ask, and maybe I'll just ask chat, what kind of game is Project Zomboid? Is it like more like Dead Rising? Is it more like Minecraft? Is it more like
like Daisy?
Yeah.
It's like a top-down game. It's like a top-down zombie game.
Interesting. Okay. I don't think this is Harley, because has played a lot of Overwatch. Yeah, Max said top-down zombies, yeah. Yeah, I don't think this is Howling. I don't think this is Cal. Well, it could be Cal, but I don't think so. I don't think it's Mystic. If it was Mystic, it would surprise me.
I'd be really surprised if I didn't know about one of my favorite games.
Oh, sure. Max Wolf, maybe. Grakus, maybe. I don't think it's Dab. I don't think it's Bede, but I could be wrong. So hold on. Who do we have so far? Maybe Max Wolf. Maybe Bede. Maybe Lullaby. I don't think it's not Slice. I don't think it's Ani. I don't think it's V. I don't think it's Harley. So Max Wolf, maybe. Beedrid, maybe. Lullaby, maybe. So Max has played a lot of Siege, but maybe it's not in his top games of all time. I don't remember Max. Yeah, it is. I don't remember Max being a big Minecraft guy, but I could be wrong. I don't think it's Bede. I think I'm going to throw that out. I think it's either Max or Lullaby. So obviously the person likes zombies. All 3 of these games have zombies in them. Between Max Wolf and Lullaby. Max is kind of a chill, comfy kind of guy too, though. I don't know. I feel like Max Wolf has too many hours in like Siege and Warframe. Let's go Lullaby. Well, yeah, let's go Lullaby. Okay, I think it could be either Max Wolf or Lullaby, but because of those reasons, I'm gonna go with Lullaby, I think. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I was so close. Oh, man. I was so close. Dang.
Hey, you did narrow it down. That was good.
I did. Yeah.
You get some points for.
Yeah, I get a half point for that. That's so funny. So Max, that's so interesting. Max said, yeah, I love me some zombies. Yeah. So that's interesting though. Max, I would have thought that like Siege, but again, I think you play a lot of stuff because like Siege and Warframe, I know you play both of those. Ah, man, that was so close. That was very, very close. Okay. You know what? I feel good about that. Yeah, again, this is fun. Yeah, Max says I have tons of hours and tons of games. Yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah, like if we did top 10, I almost wonder if next time we do like, what's your top 4 through 10? Like skip the top 3, but go 4 through 10. And that, I mean, I feel like that'd be really hard, but who knows? We'll see. Okay. Thank you again for submitting, and thank you, Mystic, for putting it together. I am going to keep thanking you. Next up, Undertale, Dying Light, and Ghost of Tsushima. I know this one from a million miles away. I know Mystic is a big fan of Undertale and Ghost of Tsushima. I didn't know about Dying Light, though, Mystic. Tell me about it.
You gotta guess who it is first, though.
I think it's you. Final answer, Mystic Volt. There you go.
Okay.
Hey, that's me.
Okay.
Also,
So-
I love the Pogger fish. Pogger fishes.
Yeah. So Dying Light was my first ever game I played on an Xbox console.
Really?
Yeah, because there was a free demo of it, and it was the first game I bought as well. And I don't know, it's really fun. You know, it's a parkour zombie game,
I see.
first person, and it's just like so fun to just mess around with. It's co-op, so you can mess around with friends, which is always way more fun.
Sweet. All right. So Mystic. So not Overwatch. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. You've been playing Overwatch less lately, but yeah. I mean, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. Huh. Well, there you go. Did not know about Dying Light. I also didn't know it was a parkour zombie game. Yes.
It was also made by the Dead Island team. So.
I see. With that, next up, FNAF World, Cuphead, and Dead by Daylight. Interesting. So I know somebody has talked to me about FNAF World. FNAF World is actually one of the only FNAF games that I feel like I could play on stream. I've actually been interested in playing FNAF. So, like, believe it or not, I actually know a ton about Five Nights at Freddy's lore. I really like the lore, and I like watching videos of the games, but I can't play them because, for folks that know, I've got really sensitive, like, hearing and senses and stuff, which is good. But part of the issue with FNAF is you have to listen for really, really quiet things, and then suddenly there can be a really loud thing. And that, like, hurts my ears really bad. So, like, I can't...
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, like, I can't play the traditional FNAF games on stream. Maybe I could do Sister Location. But FNAF World would be interesting. And also, Bead actually donated some money so that I could play Security Breach on stream. So hopefully we'll be doing that.
Security Breach, you can like actively run away from stuff. So
Yeah.
You don't have it that loud.
Yeah, exactly. Security Breach is almost more like a stealth game than a FNAF game most of the time, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Ruin's actually free, right?
Yes. The Ruins DLC is free, yes. Yeah. So I'm at 3.5 points out of 5, which, hey, is pretty good, all things considered.
Yeah, this is a pretty dope game.
Yeah. Okay, so I think Bede has talked about FNAF World. Dead by Daylight makes sense for Bede. I feel like maybe Lullaby's also talked about playing Dead by Daylight. Cuphead, though, that's really surprising to me. I didn't know that Bede played Cuphead, but maybe he does. That was our first World's Worst speedrun, was the World's Worst Cuphead speedrun during the big OG Summer Subathon of 2023. I think I'm going to go with Bede for this one. I know he likes FNAF. Dead by Daylight would make sense. Cuphead I didn't know, but, you know, we'll see. Also, Max said I could have thrown an absolute curveball and put a sim racer. I mean, it'd be pretty funny. Is this one Beedred? No, Ani! Dang, interesting. Okay, so Ani, you're also a FNAF fan. There you go, dude. Ani says victory. There you go, dude. I also didn't know you played Dead by Daylight. Yeah, because I knew you played Overwatch and Rivals, of course. But I didn't know you played those. Yeah, Ani said I've been a huge FNAF fan since winter of 2016. Well, there you go. Thank you for submitting, Ani. Appreciate it. So 3.5 out of 6 now. So I'm just over half. Who's next? Yakuza 0, Rivals, and Slime Rancher. Nexu. No, I'm just kidding. Nexu's not on the list. Okay, so Slime Rancher. Rivals could describe people, but it gives a vibe. Yakuza 0. Okay, so it's not Slice. It's not Dab. It could be Grakus. It could be Calisocane, but I'm really looking for Risk of Rain 2 for Calisocane. I don't think it's Howling. I don't think it's Beedred. Okay, so here. I don't think it's Howling. I don't think it's Bede. I don't think it's Dab. It could be Grakus. It could be Calisocane, but I don't think it's Calisocane. Grakus, I think there would be some sort of racing game on there. So maybe not Grakus. Could be Lullaby, but then besides that, V or Harley. Slime Rancher feels like maybe a V kind of game. Yakuza 0 would surprise me, and that's the number 1 according to the way that Mystic described it. Okay, so it could be Harley. It could be V. I'm feeling V on this one. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I would say it could be Harley, V, or Lullaby. I think I'm going to go V on this one. Let's see. Could this one be V? No, it's Harley. Really interesting. So, hey, I had it narrowed down
I'll
again.
Give you another half point.
All right. So we're at 4 out of 6. Or 4 out of 7, sorry. So, or no, wait. 4 out of 8? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, 7's right. Those are the ones we've had. Oh yeah, because I was at 3.5 out of 6, and now it's 4 out of 7. Yes. So Harley, interesting. But it was Marvel Rivals was 1, Slime Rancher, and Yakuza 0. Interesting. Yeah, I never knew Harley played Yakuza 0. And also Overwatch is not on there. Because I know Harley used to at least play a lot of Overwatch. Interesting. Let's check out the next one. Roblox, Minecraft, and Among Us.
Also, Dax.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have a way of zooming in, but look at the very top right of the slide.
Yeah, excellent. I can't zoom in, but I see it. The glorious twerking Mogus. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay. So Roblox, Minecraft, Among Us. This could be V. Because there's no first-person shooters here. V has played Rivals, but is pretty new to Rivals and first-person shooters. I don't think it's Lullaby. Although it could be Lullaby. Minecraft feels like it could be a Lullaby thing. Well, it could be. I definitely don't think it's Dab. It could be Grakus. This is one of those things about specific games. Because I know Grakus likes racing games, but that's a genre. It could be Grakus. It could also be Calisocane. This one, because I know Gray and Cal both do a lot of Among Us. Or at least have done a lot of Among Us with us. So hold on. Okay, so possibly Cal, possibly Gray. Could be Lullaby, could be V. I don't think it's Slice. But I think Cal or Grakus, those are really good guesses here. But again, Cal, I thought Risk of Rain 2 would be on here. Because if I recall, he's a big Risk of Rain 2 fan. I think I'm going to go Grakus for this one. Which does surprise me, because Grakus is also good in like Siege and other things like that. But, I mean, this is up to them for the top games of all time. I think I might go Grakus. Corrupted said, hey, Mystic, we should do one for movie for Dax Guest. That's another interesting thought. Yeah.
That one would be like way more difficult though.
Yeah, it would definitely be harder.
Really talk about movies here.
Yeah, we don't talk about movies that much. Okay, I think I'm gonna go Grakus for this though. It's not quite a shot in the dark. It's a shot in the dim lighting. I know Grakus likes racing games a lot, but as far as specifically if it's top 3, I feel like Cal would have Risk of Rain and Grakus. This could be Grakus. Roblox, Minecraft, Among Us. Is it Grakus? No way! V! All right. What made me not think it was V? Because it was Roblox. What was the second one? And Among Us?
Minecraft.
Yeah, because I in the beginning, I was like, it could be V. I don't know. I guess I overestimated her enthusiasm for maybe Marvel Rivals or something. I don't know. All right. Well, hey, they're good to know. Because I guess part of it, I also thought that I thought you were new to Among Us when we played the other day. Because I've been playing Roblox since I was in elementary, loved watching Minecraft, and then started playing it Among Us. Always loved Among Us. Interesting. Next up. Stray, Life is Strange, and Detroit Become Human. Well, she just went to go check out some dresses. But I do believe this has got to be our dear, sweet Howling McMusic. Howling, a big cat fan. Stray, totally makes sense. I know she loves Life is Strange. As devastating as the endings can be. Detroit Become Human. I didn't know that was... I knew she liked Detroit Become Human, but I didn't know that it would be in her top games of all time. It's also funny that neither Overwatch or League, the two games that she has spent the most time playing, are in her top games of all time. That is pretty funny. Hal, I hope you can play games that you like, but I appreciate you. And thank you for submitting. And yeah, this has got to be Howling McMusic, right? Final answer. Howling Music. There you go, dude. Literally howling. Oh my gosh. Yippity tapping away. What an extreme expert hacker, dude. I love it. Yeah, Maxwell says Stray is so good. Dude, yeah, I haven't heard much about Stray, but like I would not be opposed to playing Stray. All right, so we are at 5 out of 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the names that are remaining are Captain Slicer X, Lullaby, Beedred, Dabalicious, Grakus, and Calisocane. This looks like mine. Is this me? Oh my god. Did you put this in? Did you put me in? Oh my god. That's so funny because like as soon as I clicked it over, I'm like, oh, that's me. Is it me? Wait, I gotta do it. If it's not me, then I just found my new husband or wife. No, I'm just kidding. Or non-binary pal. I'm kidding, but this has got to be me. Yes, okay.
You found the bonus point.
That's so funny. Hey, that's you. If you got this, you get a bonus point. If you didn't, it doesn't count against your bonus score. That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, you nailed it. That's absolutely. Oh man, I wish I could go back one. Yeah, if you guys don't know about Dark Cloud 2, which we played a chunk of on stream, and I would so love to get a full playthrough of that game in. Dark Cloud 2, I think, is like the best single game of all time. It's crazy good, the amount of stuff that's in it. Dark Cloud 1 was similar but different in a lot of very important ways. It was a lot harder. It was very punishing. You didn't get a lot of so there's not a lot of sources of healing in that game, and you didn't get a lot of money from defeating monsters. And that was one of the only ways that you could get healing items is by buying bread. And also in those games, your weapons have HP. So it's kind of like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Your weapons, they have HP. In Dark Cloud 2, if your weapon breaks, it just loses some EXP and you have to repair it, like in Dark Souls. But in Dark Cloud 1, your weapon, if it broke, if your weapon HP ran out, it broke, like Breath of the Wild broke. If you accidentally tapped attack too many times or used a power attack when you didn't mean to and ran out of weapon HP, your end game crazy strong weapon would just break. Some of the OG internet rage videos were people accidentally breaking their serpent blood sword in Dark Cloud, and you could be actually screwed. So for instance, if you're near the end game and you accidentally break your weapon, and then you're so end game that you don't have weapons that are strong enough to beat monsters. They're also really strong, so they do more damage to you. And so you're not getting enough money to buy bread, so then you can't survive the battles with the monsters. Your whole economy could just grind to a halt, and you could be actually soft locked. But yeah, so Dark Cloud 1 was extremely punishing in a move that you would never see nowadays. Instead of just canceling it and being okay, well, there's that, we tried. The company actually, they took everything that was wrong in Dark Cloud 1 and they fixed it and also expanded the game and made so much more stuff, made the story a lot better, made even the graphics better, the characters, it's just, and released Dark Cloud 2. Dark Cloud 2, in my opinion, is the best single game of all time. Yeah, it's crazy. It's actually insane. So yeah, do yourself a favor if you have a PlayStation console, go buy it because it's on the store. It's really fucking cheap because it's a PS2 game. Go get it. It's so good. And then the Kingdom Hearts series, my favorite series of all time. Again, any individual game, I would say, in the series gets beaten by Dark Cloud 2, but the series as a whole is nearly unbeatable. Series as a whole, 10 out of 10, in my opinion. Dark Cloud 2, 10 out of 10, in my opinion. The third one you had on there was Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, nailed it. Well done. And good. That was a great bonus point. I love that. All right. So we're at 5 out of 9 plus 1 bonus point. So hey, we got a majority so far still. I'm feeling good. Okay. War Thunder, Helldiver, Space Engineers. This reeks of Captain Slicer X. Captain Slicer X, an amazing military VTuber dude. We just did a collab the other day for Marvel Rivals. He's awesome. Yeah, Slice and I met at TwitchCon after a panel. Slice walked up to me and was like, hey, I want to meet you because you sound like a really good guy and I want our communities to get involved. And he was so cool, super professional, super awesome, super smart guy. He actually is wickedly intelligent. He knows a ton about military history, engineering. Oh my gosh. Yeah, really, really cool dude. If you haven't gone and shared some love with Captain Slicer X, I hope you do. He rocks. And this has got to be Captain Slicer X. There you go, dude. Uh-oh. Slice, looks like you're under fire, under heavy enemy fire. Dodge, dive. Mystic, I'm loving the creativity with these. It's awesome. Oh yeah, that reminds me, Mystic, Subnautica was not on your list. Was that number 4?
It's 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that is probably what if I had to guess, I would have said that was your number 3. Because what was your first 2? It was something in Ghost of Tsushima. Oh yeah. Undertale, Ghost of Tsushima, and I would have guessed Subnautica. But yeah, Outer Wilds, Subnautica, Risk of Rain 2. This one has got to be Cal Sokane, who I know is here. Thank you, Cal. Yeah, I know that Cal is a big fan of Risk of Rain 2. I also know that Cal likes Subnautica. I think I've heard him mention Outer Wilds before. but I didn't know it was your number one. That is really cool. It's surprising to me because I know how enthusiastic you are about Risk of Rain 2. It's surprising to me that that is only your number 3. So this one has got to be Calcifane, right? No way. What? Grakus also a Risk of Rain 2 fan? I am gobsmacked, flabbergasted. Because wait, Grakus also plays like Siege and stuff, and Among Us. Thinking back, I remember Grakus mentioning Outer Wilds, but Risk of Rain 2 and Subnautica. Subnautica I don't remember. Huh, so Grakus and Cal, that's got to be on both of their lists, right? Wow. I got debated. That's so funny.
You sure did.
I definitely would have thought that was Cal. Okay, so I'll be on the lookout for another one that's Risk of Rain 2, of course. But that's wild. Okay. Overwatch, Fortnite, Minecraft. Overwatch, Fortnite, Minecraft. Names that we have left are Lullaby, Beedrid, Dab, Calcifane. I don't think it's Beedrid. It could be Dab. I know Dab used to play a lot of Fortnite. I didn't know Dab was a big Minecraft guy. I'd be surprised if Rivals wasn't on there, though, for Dab.
I mean, it is pretty new. To be in your top of all time, it's like...
I suppose that's true. I know Calcifane likes Fortnite also. Bead, I don't know. It would surprise me if Overwatch was one of Bead's favorites of all time. And I feel like some FNAF something would be in Bead's. Could be Lullaby. I don't know that much about him playing Fortnite, though. I get the vibe that he could be a Minecraft fan, though. Lullaby, Bead, Dab, Calcifane. I think I'm going to have to go Dab for this one. But the Minecraft is throwing me off for Dab. Yeah, the Minecraft is throwing me off, but I think I'm going to have to go Dab. If it's Calcifane, I'm going to kick myself. But I feel like that's got to have Risk of Rain 2. I think I'm going to go Dab. But the Minecraft part is surprising me. So let's see. Is this Senor Dabalicious? It is. Okay, there you go. All right. So Minecraft. Dab plays Minecraft. And not only has he played Minecraft, but that's one of his top games of all time. Dab has like 10,000 hours on Minecraft. I used to play it hella before Fortnite came out. Well, there you go, dude. Because I also know Dab is a big Mario guy. Dab actually used to be a speedrunner of Nintendo games. So interesting. Minecraft, though. Huh. Would not have guessed. Yeah, Overwatch definitely makes sense. And then I knew that he was an old Fortnite vet. 7 out of 12 plus 1 bonus point. So I still got a majority. I'm good with that. Okay, let's see. So we're down to Lullaby, Bead, and Calcifane. Let's see. Ooh. This feels like Lullaby to me. Okay, we got Pokemon Sun and Moon, The Sims 2, and Baldur's Gate 3. Oh yeah, also surprised me that Baldur's Gate 3 was not on Howling's list.
Yeah, that surprised me too.
Yeah, Pokemon Sun and Moon, The Sims 2, and Baldur's Gate 3. This feels like it could definitely be Lullaby. Yeah, Sims, Lullaby. I do get the feeling like Lullaby he's got kind of a relaxed vibe, you know? So I feel like Sims, I could see him doing that. Baldur's Gate 3, I know he liked D&D, helps with Baldur's Gate. I don't think this is Bead. Calcifane, I don't think I've heard Cal talk a lot about any of these games, to be honest. I think I got to go with Lullaby. I think I knew that Lullaby likes Pokemon, but I don't know if I knew specifically Sun and Moon. But let's see, is this Lullaby? It is, dude. There you go. Is he a Lullaby? Rusketti? Amazing. 8 out of 13 plus 1 bonus point. Thank you. All right, fan-diddly-tastic. So, with that, we're down to 2. Okay, Risk of Rain 2, Hades, and Marvel Rivals. Interesting. So this, I feel like, is definitely Calcifane because of Risk of Rain 2. I don't know if I remember Cal specifically talking about Hades. Cal has played Rivals with us, I'm pretty sure. It's interesting that's one of their top ones of all time, and not Overwatch. Because I know Cal has a lot of time in Overwatch. So Risk of Rain 2, Hades, and Rivals. Yeah, I feel like I know Cal is very enthusiastic about Risk of Rain 2, and so I think I'm gonna go with Cal. Is it Calcifane or Colossocane? There you go, dude. All right, fantastic. Yeah, Cal's also been here for a long time. Cal's one of the OGs too. Not quite as OG as Mystic and Dab and people, but he's been here a long time. Cal's played a lot of games with us. Been here a long time. Appreciate you, Cal. So, Hollow Knight, Hogwarts Legacy, and Final Fantasy 12. Interesting. I mean, the only name that we have left is Bead. It'd be kind of funny if you included one like fake name on it. Not fake name like someone that doesn't exist, but somebody that didn't submit theirs. Well, I guess with permission or something. Like somebody that didn't know or something. Because our only name left is Beadred. It surprised me that there's no FNAF on here. Because I know Bead is a big FNAF fan. Yeah, this one I think has got to be our Senor Beadred. The Bead Train. Is it the Bead Train? It is, dude. Welcome. And thanks for being here. Amazing. Amazing. So there you go. So I got final-ish score. 10 out of 15 plus a bonus point. So hey, I got 2/3 plus a bonus point. And that's with...
you did really good.
Yeah, that's with getting debated by the Calcocane Gracchus thing and talking myself out of B, because I feel like I should have gotten that one. Nice. All right. That was pretty dang good. 10 points out of 15 plus a bonus point with some that I probably could have gotten. And again, yeah, thank you guys for submitting, and thank you, Mystic, for putting this all together. There are more slides. Yeah, V said you did amazing. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so there's more slides. Let's see. Made it to the end. How did we do? We got, aw, that's really sweet, putting all the pictures together. So we got Bloop, Slice, Mist, Noir, and Gracchus. We got Dab, got Corrupted, got Lullaby. Max Wolf surprised us, right? That was the one where I was like, I think I think that's one of the ones I got half point on, because I was like, it's either Max Wolf or somebody. Yeah, got Lullaby, got Mystic, got Cal. Ani we missed. Bead we got. Harley we missed. V we barely missed. Howling we got. And me, I got me too, even though I didn't even know I was gonna be on here. And yeah, thank all you guys for being part of this wonderful community. I've said before how, you know, the Mirage Realm would not be the amazing place that it is without all you wonderful people making it what it is. And, you know, I really appreciate you being here. Again, whether you're live right now or watching this on the VOD or the edited video, if you're hearing me say this, I appreciate you. So thank you for being here. Amazing. And Mystic, again, shout out to Mystic for putting this all together. Here, you know what? I'm going to shout out Mystic, because Mystic also streams.
Oh wait, can you like press escape and then press slideshow one more time?
Okay. And then press slideshow one more time. Oh my god. Big Winton. Big Winton. Amazing.